Iceland, nestled at the edge of the North Atlantic, feels like the world's end, distant yet irresistibly alluring. Leaving the romantic hometown of the Little Mermaid, Copenhagen, we boarded an Icelandair flight to the long-dreamed-of land of fire and ice, Iceland, a remote destination at the edge of the world. We eagerly anticipated witnessing glaciers resting quietly among mountains, tireless waterfalls, volcanoes bursting with pent-up underground energy, and the northern lights dancing like ethereal elves. We looked forward to tasting the freshest seafood and the most tender lamb, breathing the purest air, and strolling carefree through Icelandic streets on crisp evenings. 3.5 hours later, we arrived at Reykjavik Airport. The terminal was simple, modern, and comfortable. At the car rental agency, I picked up a pre-booked 4WD SUV and set off straight for the magnificent, untouched, and adventurous Icelandic South Coast. As we drove, let's take a moment to explore some of Iceland's classic driving routes. The Ring Road, a 1,332-kilometer journey around Iceland, taking 7 to 10 days to complete. This route showcases Iceland's most iconic landscapes, from waterfalls and volcanoes to geothermal areas, glaciers, and black sand beaches. The Golden Circle, a classic short adventure covering Iceland's most famous natural wonders. Stretching about 300 kilometers and taking a day to complete. The South Coast, a picturesque journey that encapsulates Iceland's natural splendor. Highlights include Reynisfjara Black Sand Beach, glacier lagoons, Seljalandsfoss and Skógafoss waterfalls, showcasing Iceland's breathtaking and adventurous wonders. We are currently driving along the South Coast towards our first stop, Seljalandsfoss waterfall. This picturesque road trip spans 155 kilometers, taking roughly 2 hours. Shortly after leaving the airport, the road stretched flat and wide, with light rain falling from the sky. The lava-covered terrain came into view, with moss and black volcanic rocks showcasing Iceland's unique, desolate beauty. Driving through vast countryside, the fresh air and sparse traffic made the journey exceptionally relaxing. Rolled-up hay bales wrapped in white plastic lay quietly in the fields, providing winter feed for livestock like cows, sheep, and horses. As we neared the waterfall, we could see it from a distance, cascading like silver threads over the cliffs. Arriving at the parking lot, we were immediately enveloped by the mist and roaring sound of the falls. Seljalandsfoss waterfall is a captivating feature of Iceland's south coast. Known for its unique walk-behind pathway and enchanting scenery. The waterfall, approximately 60 meters tall, plunges from a steep cliff with crystal-clear, powerful waters. A gentle mist and vibrant rainbows often accompany the falls. What makes Seljalandsfoss particularly special is the pathway that allows visitors to walk behind the cascade, offering a surreal perspective akin to standing in a natural amphitheater. Looking up, you can watch the water stream down from the cliff's edge, and looking down, you'll see rivers winding through mountains and plains. The ground is wet, and every step feels like a careful exploration. Where does the waterfall's water come from? Its source is the Sólheimajökull glacier, which covers a volcano. In summer, melting glacier waters form streams, one of which flows down the cliff to create Seljalandsfoss. The base of the cliff has a natural recess shaped by years of water erosion, enabling visitors to walk behind the falls. In spring and summer, the glacial meltwater makes the falls more powerful, while winter transforms the landscape with partial ice formations, offering a different kind of beauty. Just 650 meters from Seljalandsfoss, about an 8-minute walk, lies a hidden gem, Sólheimajökull waterfall, or the Canyon Dweller. Tucked within a narrow gorge, it feels like a mysterious pearl waiting to be discovered. Water tumbles down a 40-meter cliff, partially obscured by canyon walls. To reach it, visitors must carefully navigate stepping stones and shallow streams, eventually finding themselves in a magical natural chamber. Leaving Seljalandsfoss, we drove 30 kilometers, less than half an hour, to Skógafoss. Continuing along the broad, smooth road, the scenery unfolded with each turn of the wheels. The drive passed several small bridges and rivers, and the smooth roads made for an enjoyable journey. Before long, Skógafoss came into view, an awe-inspiring sight from afar as its waters thundered 60 meters down a cliff. Approaching the waterfall, you could feel the spray on your face as its roar grew louder. Walking closer, the mist and fresh air immediately conveyed the power and wonder of nature. The cascading water was a mesmerizing spectacle, with droplets forming shimmering veils in the sunlight. Standing at the base, I felt an overwhelming sense of unity with nature. The water crashing down from above carried an unstoppable force, inspiring awe and reverence. On the right side of the falls is a sturdy and safe staircase with about 430 steps. It serves as the main path to the waterfall's top and offers breathtaking views along the way. Surrounded by green moss and grass, the stairs ascend the steep cliff, revealing increasingly majestic perspectives with every step. At the top, the view opened up dramatically. Visitors can not only look down at the entire waterfall but also admire the source of the Skóga River, as well as the distant highlands and expansive plains of Iceland. It's a perfect spot for photographing waterfalls and the surrounding natural beauty. This staircase is an integral part of fully experiencing the unique charm of Skógafoss. Leaving Skógafoss, we drove towards Sólheimajökull Glacier, a journey of approximately 11 kilometers that takes only 10 to 15 minutes via Route 1. About 1 kilometer from the destination, we turned left off Route 1 onto a clearly marked gravel road leading to the Sólheimajökull parking area. This glacier is an outlet of Mýrdalsjökull Glacier, beneath which lies Katla, one of Iceland's most active volcanoes. The glacier tongue extends down from Mýrdalsjökull, covered in black volcanic ash, creating a striking interplay of black and white, like stepping into an alien world. With professional guides, visitors can closely explore ice crevasses, blue ice walls and ice caves. Leaving Sólheimajökull, our next stop was Reynisfjara Black Sand Beach, a short 25-kilometer journey that takes about 20 to 25 minutes. The well-maintained road offered picturesque views, with red and white-roofed houses scattered across the foothills of distant mountains, creating an idyllic pastoral setting. Following the signs to Reynisfjara's designated parking lot, we were immediately captivated by the deep black sand formed by volcanic ash and the roaring waves. Beside the beach, basalt column formations stood tall like ancient giants sculpted by nature, each column resembling a masterpiece of natural art. These columns were formed millions of years ago when volcanic lava flowed into the sea and cooled rapidly upon contact with the water. The drastic temperature change caused the lava to crack into hexagonal shapes. Over time, these hardened lava formations became the towering basalt columns we see today, bearing witness to centuries of volcanic eruptions, glacial coverage, and ocean erosion. The beach's black sand, shaped by erosion and weathering of volcanic basalt, adds an air of mystery, contrasting with golden and white sandy beaches elsewhere. From Reynisfjara, a 10-minute drive brought us to Vik, one of Iceland's southernmost villages. Vik is a serene and humble town with a population of around 300. Iconic red-roofed church on a hill is a signature landmark. The town features restaurants, cafes, gas stations, and small shops offering local Icelandic cuisine, souvenirs, and other services. We decided to dine at Skaftafell, a well-rated restaurant online. Its wooden interior and Icelandic-themed artwork created a warm, welcoming rural atmosphere. The friendly server recommended the day's specialties, and we ordered 2 main courses. Arctic char, a classic Icelandic seafood dish. Arctic char resembles salmon but has a finer texture. The fish was expertly grilled, with a slightly crisp exterior emitting a tantalizing aroma. Its vibrant orange flesh was tender and melted in the mouth, offering a fresh, oceanic flavor. The subtle smokiness from the grilling paired perfectly with the local Icelandic sauce, elevating the dish's natural taste. Icelandic lamb fillet. Icelandic lamb is renowned for its tenderness and rich flavor, showcased beautifully in this dish. The lamb fillet was cooked to medium perfection, with a slightly crisp exterior and juicy, tender interior. The meat's robust yet balanced flavor was complemented by a uniquely Icelandic sauce, creating a symphony of flavors. This dinner was undoubtedly one of the culinary highlights of our trip to Iceland, an unforgettable dining experience. Leaving Vik, driving 140 kilometers east, around 2 hours, we would reach Skaftafell National Park. Situated in Vatnajökull National Park, Skaftafell is a natural sanctuary featuring a unique combination of glaciers, volcanoes, waterfalls, and forests. It's one of Iceland's most captivating landscapes. Among its wonders is Svartafoss waterfall, surrounded by basalt columns resembling an artistic masterpiece of nature. The park also offers glacier hiking trails, allowing adventurers to experience the grandeur of Vatnajökull Glacier up close. Driving 57 kilometers farther east, less than an hour, we would arrive at Jökulsárlón Glacier Lagoon, one of Iceland's most stunning natural wonders. The lagoon is a surreal glacial lake where massive icebergs, calved from Vatnajökull Glacier, float serenely. The icebergs display a spectrum of colors, from crystal-clear blue to streaks of black volcanic ash. Occasionally, seals can be spotted playing in the water, adding vitality to this dreamlike scene. As the icebergs drift slowly toward the Atlantic Ocean, they form a dynamic natural tableau. Regrettably, as night fell, we decided to turn back and drive to Reykjavik. The return journey felt like a reflective farewell to Iceland's southern coast. Passing familiar lava fields, glimpses of black sand beaches, and sprawling glaciers, the landscape softened in the twilight, bringing a sense of calm and freedom. Tomorrow, we'll embark on a drive around Iceland's famous Golden Circle. Thank you for joining us on this journey to explore Iceland's miraculous southern coast. If you enjoyed this trip, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. Stay tuned for more exciting explorations around the world. See you on the Golden Circle adventure.